So Youth Vote is a group of primarily teenagers from middle, high school, and then some from college like myself.
Its mission is to inform youth about democracy and about politics within our state and our country.
And in Youth Vote, we have the goal of getting this generation more actively involved in politics and in the social world.
Usually what we do is we try to connect the youth, the students, to political figures or to people who know a little bit about politics in Anchorage.
During elections, we organized a candidate forum.
And we bring them on stage and we ask them certain questions that students submitted to us about what they want to ask and what they're concerned about. And we hold it for hundreds of kids from all over the ASD so that they can hear them and what they have to say about different issues, so then they're better informed at the polls.
And right now we're sort of organizing to promote inclusion, diversity, and encourage civil discourse.
But for the most part, we get to decide how long is it going to be, where are we going to do it, at what times is best. And that's really important because as youth, we know like, hey, you know, if we do it too early or on a weekend or something like that, maybe it won't work out. But if we do it at this point, you know, turnout would be good. And then because we're so invested in it, because we're the ones who are creating it, we're more driven and dedicated to go out there and to find people and to attract students to come.
I think Youth Vote is important because a lot of the times we hear that our generation doesn't really understand anything or get involved in any way. So I think through a club, an organization like this, it really shows how much we care about what's happening and how much we want to get actively involved.
Because it's peers educating peers, it's youth educating youth on democracy and politics. And I just think that's something very important and very powerful.
But I think also it's a great example of what youth can do when they come together and they're given an opportunity to put together an event, put together multiple events, and to connect youth together with politicians, with important figures within our city. And I think what we do is a great example because even though we do have an adult supervisor, the planning we do is what we come up together or collaborate together as students and youth.
I stayed involved and I try to stay involved in other things like this because I think it's really important to be an active member of your community because that's how you make a difference and that's how you show how you care about the world around you. And I also think it's fun. Like, I really enjoy doing community service.
I've seen a noticeable change in people who've come to the events and who've experienced what the Youth Vote has been able to provide. And I see a more educated person leaving. And I think these days it's more important than ever to be able to critically think for yourself and be more knowledgeable about your environment.